Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Structural Funda. Myself Ethan Kenny, and today we are going to learn about base slab footing for given Indian standard heavy beam 300. We have given axial factored load as 1200 kilonewton and SBC of soil, it means soil bearing capacity, as 200 kilonewton per meter square. Another part is given as the grade of the concrete as M25 as well as grade of the steel as Fe415. So first of all, what is the base slab? Generally we are going to use the concrete footing for any types of structure. So the footing is of concrete. We have given Indian standard heavy beam 300 as a column. It means that our column is of steel. So we cannot directly connect this steel material with the concrete via welding or bolted, and for connection of this steel column to the footing, we have to apply base plate of steel material to the concrete, and this base plate is directly connected to concrete via anchor bolt at all around the periphery. So that base plate is directly connected to the concrete footing, and the steel section, or we can say that the column, is connected to this base plate via welding or bolted. So this is known as the column base footing. So in case of design of a base slab, which is the steps? So first step is dimension of the base plate according to the Indian standard 800 2007. Now second step is we have to connect this base plate via our column. So connection of base plate to the given section or column. Third step, we have to connect anchor bolts to base plate and concrete. So connection of base plate to the concrete block, and last step is design or dimension of concrete footing. We have to complete these 4 steps according to design of base slab. So let us design the base slab according to the given data. Now we have given the column section as ISHB 300 at 63 kg per meter. So according to steel table, we have the dimension of Indian standard heavy beam as 5. So from steel table we can find out the properties according to the required data. Now let us calculating the base slab. So first of all, according to the clause number 7.4.1, page number 46 from Indian standard 800 2007, it clearly indicates that the maximum bearing pressure should not exceed the bearing strength equal to 0.6 FCK. It means that our base slab must resist 0.6 FCK as a bearing strength. So which is equal to 15 Newton per mm square. Now we have given factor load as 1200 kilonewton, and bearing stress indicates that the load carrying capacity per mm square area. It means that our area required for base plate, which is equal to load, design load divided by safe bearing capacity of plate. Now we have given 1200 kilonewton as a design load. In terms of Newton, it is 1200 into 10 raised to 3, and bearing strength, it means safe bearing capacity of plate, which is equal to 15. It is 80,000 mm square. So we have to provide the base plate having minimum area as 80,000 mm square. Now we know that our plan view of the Indian standard heavy beam section is width as a 250 and depth as a 300. So we can provide 250 by 300 mm as a base plate, but if we calculate the area, then 250 cross 300 is less than 80,000 mm square. So we have to increase the dimension. So let us assume 50 mm as a projection all over the periphery of the section. Hence the width of plate, it means B of plate, which is equal to our base width of the flange BF plus 2 times our assumed projection, which we have assumed as 50 mm. So width of flange is equal to 250 and 100, which is equal to 350 mm. Similarly, depth of plate is our height plus 2 times 50 as a projection. It means that 300 plus 100, 400 mm. Now area of plate is equal to 350 cross 400, which is equal to 1,40,000 mm square, which is greater than 80,000. It means that we can provide area of plate as 350 by 400 in terms of width and depth of the plate. Now let us calculate the thickness required of the plate. So according to the Indian standard 800/2007, page number 47, clause number 7.4.3.1, thickness of slab is and this value must be greater than thickness of flange, and our thickness of flange is 10.6 mm. It means that according to the calculation, our thickness of slab must be greater than 10.6 mm. Now in equation, A and B is larger and smaller projection. So our A equal to B equal to 50 mm as we assume. Now W is nothing but the uniform load or uniform pressure on the given area of plate. It means that it is equal to load divided by area because of uniform pressure. Now our load is 1200 Newton into 10 raised to 3 divided by area as 350 cross 450, which is equal to 8.57 Newton per mm square. Let us put this value in the equation. Equal to 12.84 mm, and it is satisfy the criteria as 12.84 is greater than 10.6, hence it is okay. It means that we can provide greater than 12.84 mm as a thickness of base slab. So our base plate is 400 cross 350 cross, let us assume 40 mm as a thick. So the base plate is 400 mm cross 350 mm cross 14 mm. Now let us calculating the connection of this base plate to the Indian standard heavy beam. Now going for the connection of column base to the given column. Now we are going to assume the welding with the base plate. So first of all, we have to know the available length which can be welded of given Indian standard heavy beam. So observing the figure, we have the peripheral view as the width of top flange as well as bottom flange. So length available is equal to 2 times width of flange at top and bottom, as well as the length of inner part of the flange on top and bottom, which is equal to 2 times BF minus TW, because of the thickness of web is vertical plus. Now taking the vertical direction, so this value is as a TF as well as the depth of the web on the right side. So TF plus D again plus TF, and if you observe the figure, this value is our overall height. It means it is 2 times the height at left hand side as well as the right side of the section. Length available for the welding of any Indian standard roll beam section as 2 times BF plus 2 times BF minus TW plus 2H, where BF is equal to width of flange, TAW is thickness of web, and H is equal to overall height. Which is equal to 1581.2 mm. It means that our available length is 1581.2 mm. Now let us calculate the welded required length. Now for that we have to assume size of weld. Now let us assume size of weld as a 6 mm thick. Also the soft weld, and for soft weld FWD, it means design weld strength, is 189 Newton per mm square. Now according to the size of weld, we can find out the throat thickness. So from size of weld we can find out the throat thickness. So 0.7 into 6, which is equal to 4.2 mm. Now according to the Indian standard 800, our equation is FWD, which is equal to load divided by length of weld into throat thickness. So length of weld is equal to load divided by design strength into throat thickness. Which is equal to 1511.72 mm, which is less than 1581.2 mm, which is our available length. So we can provide the welding all around the column to connect the column section to the base plate. So our welding is all around the column section with 6 mm thick soft weld. Now our column is connected to the base plate. Now let us connect this base plate to the concrete block, and we can connect this base plate to the concrete block via anchor bolt at all the corners. So let us assume the anchor bolt at all the corners as 20 mm dia and 300 mm length to connect the base plate to the concrete. So anchor bolt is just provided for connection of base plate to the concrete block so that our footing is properly connected. Now let us go for the calculation of area of concrete block. Now going for the size of concrete block, our Indian standard heavy beam section as a column is connected to the base plate via all around the welding of 6 mm thick soft weld, as well as this base plate is connected to concrete block via 420 mm dia anchor bolt having the length of 300 mm in the concrete block. Now we know that our base plate size is 350 mm cross 400 mm cross 14 mm thick. If we provide the x as a dimension of projection all around the periphery of base plate, then our required concrete block is equal to width as 350 mm plus x. It means that 2 times x plus 350 is in terms of mm, so let us calculate the value in terms of meter. So 2x plus 0.35 meter. Similarly, depth of concrete block is 2x plus 0.4 in terms of meter. So we have to provide area as BC cross DC, width of the concrete plate into depth of the concrete plate. Now we know that the concrete block is generally designed for the working load, and we have given the factor load as 1200 kilonewton. It means that our working load is equal to factor load divided by factor of safety, and our factor load is 1200 kilonewton and factor of safety is generally taken as 1.5. It means that our working load is 800 kilonewton, as well as the concrete block self weight is generally taken as 10% of working load. It means that 10% as a 10 by 100 into 800, which is equal to 80 kilonewton as a self weight. So total load is equal to 800 kilonewton as a working load plus 80 kilonewton as a self weight. So total load is 880 kilonewton on the concrete block. So we have to design concrete block according to the 880 kilonewton as a load. Now we have given SBC of soil safe bearing capacity as 200 kilonewton per meter square. It means that area required is equal to load divided by SBC. Load is 880 in terms of kilonewton divided by 200 in terms of kilonewton per meter square. So total area required is nothing but 4.4 meter square. We have to provide area of block as a 4.4 meter square. Now we assume the x meter as a projection. It means that the area of concrete block is multiplication of width of concrete plate as well as depth of concrete plate. So the 4.4 is equal to BC cross DC, which is equal to 2x plus 0.35 into 2x plus 0.4, which is equal to by solving this quadratic equation, we will have x is equal to 0.861 meter. It means that it is 861 in terms of mm. So let us assume that the x, it means projection, as a 0.9 meter, so that our width of concrete block is 2 into 0.9 plus 0.35 and depth of concrete block is 2 into 0.9 plus 0.4, which is equal to 2.15 meter cross 2.20 meter. It means that our depth is 2.20 meter as well as the width as 2.15 meter. Now, according to the angle of dispersion as a 45 degree, so let us assume According to the 45-degree angle of dispersion, our depth of the concrete block is equal to x, which is equal to 0.9 meter. Our concrete block size is 2.2 meter cross 2.15 meter cross 0.9 meter. So according to our design data, this is the plan view as well as the sectional view of given column as ISHB 300, which can take 1200 kilonewton as a factor load. For that, we have to provide base plate as 0.4 meter cross 0.35 meter cross 0.014 in terms of meter as a thickness, which is connected via 4 numbers of anchor bolt having 20 mm dia and 300 mm length in the concrete block, as well as the section of Indian Standard Heavy Beam 300 as a column is all around weld with soft weld of 6 mm thick, as well as the concrete block of size 2.2 meter cross 2.15 meter cross 0.9 meter as a depth. So the plan view and sectional view is as shown in the figure. If you have any query, you can mail me. My mail ID is described in the description box. Thank you.